Podcast Network Asia.
What's up? Welcome to the courtroom.
I am Theo.
And I'm Oj. And in this podcast, we tell you stories about people's life, liberty, and property.
Kikwentuhan namin kayo about court rulings in a way that will make you understand jurisprudence like a 9-year-old.
All persons before the honor Supreme Court of Justice shall give their thanks for the court now in session.
So join us as we delve into true crime, political controversies, and all things tare de chismis every week.
Theo, napansin mo ba yung mga Pinoy teleserye or movies? Sabihin na natin medyo mahilig sa usapang kabit.
Kabit, sabit, labit. Oo naman. Kaya si Hoda, siya daw ang legal wife. Wala daw kay Nicole dahil na kay Monica lang ang asawa niya. Or that there should be no other woman sa secret affair ni Kuya mong Derek.
Ay, wow, favorite movies? Daming entry.
O, hindi ko favorite movies yun, no? Teleserye kaya yung iba. Char, favorite pa din. Hindi. Kakapanood ko lang kasi nung trailer nung Broken Marriage Vow. Kaya parang, lasing ba? Kaya parang fresh na fresh sa akin yung sakitan, sampalan, yan yung mood ko today.
Hyper ka today. Wow. Pero, alam mo, saan maganda manood ng mga ganyang mga dramatic scenes na merong sampalan at saka sabunutan?
Oy, wait lang. Baka isipin ng mga courtmates natin, war freak ako.
Hindi ba? Hindi. Di naman, marites ka lang.
Okay, fine. To answer your question, saan maganda manood ng mga gantong dramatic scenes? Syempre sa sinehan, di ba? Kasi dyan natin pinanood yung No Other Woman eh. Uy, isa ka ba favorite mo? Di ba? Kasi syempre pag sa sinehan, big screen, high definition, kitang-kita mo, lumalabas yung kaluluwa ng mga kabit pag sinasampal sila ng asawa. Ganun.
Pwede naman, pero syempre, why risk going out when you can have that movie theater experience at the comfort and safety of your home, Theo? With the all-new Hisense Smart 4K ULED TV, you can enjoy all the drama and action of your favorite teleserye and movies right at your living room or bedroom.
Exactly. Kasi Oj, Hisense is recognized as a global provider of flat panel TVs and household appliances, and yung mga television sets nila are powered by the HiView engine, an AI-powered technology that enables fast graphic processing. This guarantees the finest image and the clearest motion in all types of content that you watch.
Sa Kateo, Hisense TVs also run on the Vida U Smart operating system, which is fast, easy to set up, and has a simplified interface for easier use. It comes with pre-installed apps such as Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, NBA TV, Facebook Watch, UEFA TV, and others.
Convenient, high-tech, reliable. That is Hisense Smart 4K ULED TV.
Get your own Hisense Smart 4K ULED TV now and get a free soundbar for every purchase. Hisense TVs are available in appliance stores nationwide and also in Lazada and Shopee. For more information, follow at Hisense on Facebook, at Hisense PH on Instagram, or visit hisense.com.ph.
So, courtmates, while you order and await the delivery of your own Hisense TV, pakinggan nyo muna ang love triangle ni na Loreto, Vicenta, and Eva. In this story, we'll find out how the two wives of Loreto fought over theirs and their children's claim against Loreto's insurance proceeds.
So, join us today as we tell you the story of Heirs of Maramag versus Maramag. Alam mo, Theo, si Loreto Maramag talaga yung punot dulo dito sa kaso na to.
Naman, ano na namang ginawa nitong si Loreto? Alam mo kilala eh.
Marites lang talaga yung take. Eto kasing si Loreto, may dalawang asawa. Yung legitimate wife niya, which is yung petitioner sa kaso na to, na si Vicenta Maramag. And then yung respondent naman dito is yung kabit niya. na si Eva de Guzman Maramag.
Tama ka dyan, girl. Tapos, itong si Loreto, kumuha siya ng life insurance sa Insular Life Assurance Company and Great Pacific Life Assurance Corporation. Apparently, he misrepresented Eva as his legitimate wife at yung mga anak niya kay Eva na sina Odessa, Carl Brian, and Trisha Angeli as his legitimate children.
So, Loreto died and syempre, nung namatay siya, nag-claim ng benefits yung legitimate family niya. They filed a petition against Eva, the illegitimate children, and the two insurance companies for revocation and or reduction of insurance proceeds for being void and or in officious.
Si Eva, yung concubine ni Loreto, ay suspect sa pagkamatay niya. Thus, she is disqualified to receive any proceeds from his insurance policies.
Vicenta also claims na yung mga illegitimate children of Loreto na sina Odessa, Carl Brian, and Trisha Angeli were only entitled to one half of the legitimate children. Thus, yung mga proceeds released to Odessa and those to be released to Carl Brian and Trisha were in officious and should be reduced.
On that tenor, the legitimate heirs daw of Loreto could not be deprived of their legitimes, which should be satisfied first.
Insular admitted that Loreto misrepresented Eva as his legitimate wife and Odessa, Carl Brian, and Trisha as his legitimate children, and that they filed their claims for the insurance proceeds of the insurance policies as designated beneficiaries.
Sabi pa ni Insular na nung nakumpirma nilang hindi legal wife tong si Eva, it disqualified her as a beneficiary and divided na lang yung proceeds among Odessa, Carl Brian, and Trisha as the remaining designated beneficiaries.
Na-release na actually yung share ni Odessa since legal age na siya. Pero yung shares ng mga kapatid niya, si Carl at saka Trisha, were actually withheld pending the submission of letters of guardianship.
Insular alleged that the complaint or petition of Vicenta failed to state a cause of action insofar as it sought na ma-declare na void yung designation ni Eva as beneficiary because Loreto himself naman revoked her designation already. Di din daw in officious yung claim since the respective shares of the heirs had not been yet determined.
Sabi pa ng Insular, they are bound daw to honor the insurance policies designating the children of Loreto with Eva, since they are beneficiaries pursuant to Section 53 of the Insurance Code.
Meanwhile, Grepa Life, yung isa pang insurer, alleged na di naman designated beneficiary si Eva at yung claims filed by Odessa, Carl Brian, and Trisha were denied dahil ineligible si Loreto for insurance due to a misrepresentation in his application form where he stated that he was born on December 10, 1936 and thus not more than 65 years old when he signed the policy in September 2001.
Sabi pa ng Grepa, the case daw was premature since there being no claim filed by the legitimate family of Loreto and that the law on succession does not apply where the designation of insurance beneficiaries is clear.
So, ang tanong, tama ba ang legal wife na si Vicenta? Wala nga bang claim yung mga illegitimate kiddos ni Loreto doon sa insurance niya?
Well, sabi ng Supreme Court, illegitimate children can be beneficiaries in an insurance contract. Actually, di naman issue dito if legitimate or hindi eh. What needs to be determined is sino ba yung designated beneficiary nung insured.
Corrected by. Kasi di ba malinaw naman sa Section 53 of the Insurance Code that insurance proceeds shall be applied exclusively to the proper interest of the person in whose name or for whose benefit it is made unless otherwise specified in the policy. Pursuant dito, it is obvious that the only persons entitled to claim the insurance proceeds are either the insured, if buhay pa siya, which in this case is si Loreto, kung buhay pa siya, or the beneficiaries, if patay na yung insured, which in this case is yung mga illegitimate kids nga niya.
Pero may exception sa rule na to, which is a situation where the insurance contract was intended to benefit third persons who are not parties in the form of favorable stipulations or indemnity. In such a case, yung mga third parties may directly sue and claim from the insurer. Yung insurance policy naman in this case was not acquired for the benefit of third parties.
Sa kasong to, ang mga third parties to the insurance contracts with Insular and Grepa Life ay yung legitimate wife na si Vicenta and yung mga heirs ni Loreto dun sa side na yon. Thus, they are not entitled to the proceeds of the policy.
Accordingly, respondents Insular and Grepa Life have no legal obligation to turn over the insurance proceeds to the legitimate family. Yung revocation ni Eva as a beneficiary in one policy and her disqualification in the other are irrelevant. Considering na yung designation of the illegitimate children as beneficiaries in Loreto's insurance policies remain valid.
Tsaka wala namang legal prescription na nag-e-exist or nagbabawal na gawing beneficiaries ang mga children of illicit relationship by the insured. Ang mangyayari lang is that the shares of Eva in the insurance proceeds, whether forfeited man ito ng court in view of the prohibitions on donation under Article 739 of the Civil Code, which states that donation made between persons who are guilty of adultery or concubinage are void. Meaning, dahil guilty tong sina Loreto at Eva of adultery and concubinage, void yung donation between them. Or yung insurers ang mag-forfeit themselves for reason based on the insurance contracts.
Either way, mapupunta pa din or i-award pa din sa mga illegitimate children yung proceeds since sila yung designated beneficiaries nung insured. It is only in cases where the insured has not designated any beneficiary or when the designated beneficiary is disqualified by law to receive the proceeds that the insurance policy proceeds shall redound to the benefit of the estate of the insured.
So, in this case, the petition was denied for lack of merit since Vicenta and Loreto's legitimate children are not entitled to the proceeds of his insurance. Alam naman natin that Hisense television sets come with different top-of-the-line features that makes watching experience more immersive. But ikaw, Oj, what's your favorite thing about Hisense TVs?
Well, Teo, for starters, Hisense TVs are equipped with Dolby Vision. It's a stunning HDR imaging technology that brings extraordinary color, contrast, and brightness to the screen. Tsaka, it also comes with Dolby Atmos, which makes you hear different sounds and effects from all angles.
Wow! TV has never felt so real. Ako naman, Oj, my favorite thing about Hisense is its full array local dimming pro, which enables a way for LED TVs to improve the contrast ratio in dark scenes by dimming the backlight zones.
Uy, cool feature yun ah. At least, mapapanood na natin yung mga movies or series na medyo dark yung scenes. Yung last part ng GOT. Anyway, so get your own Hisense Smart 4K ULED TV now and enjoy a free soundbar for every purchase.
Ano yung GOT?
Alam nila yun.
Game of Thrones ba to? Okay. Actually, Hisense TVs are available in Lazada, Shopee, and appliances stores nationwide. For more information, follow at Hisense on Facebook and at HisensePH on Instagram or visit their website at hisense.com.ph.
And speaking of shopping for appliances, ikaw ba, Teo? May insurance ka na ba?
Ay, wow! Ang lapit ng connection sa appliances at insurance. Ba't mo natanong? Dahil ba dun sa case or dahil i-invite mo ko mag-coffee at itatanong kung open-minded ako?
Baka lang naman. So, open-minded ka ba? Anyway, pero I wanna ask talaga, who would you slap, marry, and kill dun sa trio triangulo natin?
Ako, I would slap Eva para matauhan siya na, "Haler, ate girl, bad kumabit. Gulo lang ang dulot niyan." I would marry Vicenta kasi kahit di man siya nakakuha ng favorable decision from the Supreme Court, I still applaud her courage to fight for her children's claims, 'di ba? Yun nga lang, we really have laws to follow and sabi nga, Jura lex sed lex, the law is harsh but it is the law. And I will not kill Loreto kasi nga deceased naman na siya, but siguro as a reflection lang na itong gulong to ay consequences of his actions, and those who suffered really are the kids. The illegitimate kids may have gotten the financial proceeds of the insurance, but they have to live with the shadow of their mom Eva being a suspect, 'di ba, to their father's death. Tapos yung mga legitimate child naman will have to live knowing that their dad didn't even bother bequeathing even just a portion of the insurance claims to them, 'di ba? Ikaw, Och, who would you slap, marry, and kill?
Well, since sinagot mo na yan, Teo, mag-a-agree na lang ako sa'yo. Gaya-gaya. Pero agree talaga ako, lalo na sa part na when it comes to cases na biglang nagsiseparate yung parents, malaki talaga yung effect sa kids. Sila talaga yung pinaka nagsasuffer. Imagine, buo pa kayo and masaya, then one day, biglang wala na. Siyempre, kahit na financially provided ka pa, at least both sides, iba pa din siyempre yung buo kayo. And about dun sa insurance claim naman, sad din kasi siyempre, walang nakuha yung legitimate family, kahit man lang yung mga children. Pero ganun talaga since hindi naman labag sa batas na gawing beneficiary yung illegitimate children. So, yun nga. And yung kabit, yung hindi pwede, at least. And what was executed naman on the claim is not simply based on law, but actually on Loreto's will or desire, as long as it is not contrary to law. Heartbreaking nga lang sa part ng mga illegitimate children since hindi man lang niya hindi man lang nasama ni Loreto yung legitimate children niya as beneficiary. So, yun. Nasad lang naman ako sa part nila.
Well, hopefully, Odge, lahat ng mga legitimate children, di ko alam kung ilan sila, children ni Loreto, kay Vicenta, had gone to be successful people, di ba? Para they don't even need to rely on that insurance claim or proceeds. Pero, how about you, courtmates? Who would you slap, marry, or kill? Share it with us naman, or share us your insights on this case. Or let us know what cases you would like us to chika for our next episode.
If you guys like our podcast, please don't forget to subscribe for free on Spotify or wherever you're listening to right now. You can also watch the audiogram version of this podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Again, this is Oj.
And Theo, leaving you with a reminder to always look back in history because precedents shall rule the future.
Thank you for listening and we'll see you again in the courtroom.
Bye!
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.